This is so the teaching company, and yeah, they do these great course lectures things. And this is Egypt, and I'm pretty much addicted to them because they're so awesome. Like literally, like I watch like a billion of them every single day, like 4 hours. So yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, so like you said, these are lectures.
So what are they, Micah?
Okay, so like, they're just lectures on Egypt. Like he goes, so basically what he says is he says I'm gonna go. He goes chronologically throughout everything, like.
He starts at the beginning of Egypt, like
Yeah.
after Adam.
You mean before?
Although he technically does before Adam, but then
Yeah.
he's like, but really, this may not all be true, and like
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's
He kind of
pretty
like
awesome.
I don't know. It's kind of weird.
He's pretty good about hiding his Christian bias, but I think he is Christian.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of weird because
because-
at the beginning it feels like he's not Christian, and then he goes later, and like he has a whole episode on proving that the Bible's true. So it's kind of weird. I don't really understand, but he's awesome. And then like so basically it goes chronologically, and then when there's something awesome that happens, like this one guy that made the pyramids or whatever. I don't remember his name. One of the pharaohs, and then he goes on a sidetrack on that. So like he had like a sidetrack on like 4 videos on like pyramids, and like a couple videos.
And he like tells you
on
how
mummies
they
and stuff.
mummified people.
Yeah, it's so cool.
And tells you how
It
they
makes it,
built
like-
the pyramids. And like Tutankhamen, like or whatever.
Tutankhamen.
He had like the most treasure in ancient history in his tomb because
Yeah.
they spent 64 years filling
67.
his
It was 67.
tomb. Filling his tomb with treasure. Like that's a freaking
Yeah.
lot of time just filling it with treasure.
Yeah, so
So
Bob.
it's like the most treasure ever in one place in ancient history,
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy. So, yeah.
So there's there's tons of random stuff that they talk about like that. Bob Breyer is the professor, like he said, and he's just it's really actually really super fun to watch
He's
him.
the boss.
Because not only does he know what he's talking about, like way know what he's talking about, it's like
no, literally every artifact he talks about, he says, "Oh, you can go find that in this museum."
he knows where it is, he knows
It's
why it is, he knows
insane.
where they got it,
It's
and where they got it from.
insane.
So,
Holy
but
crap.
he's so passionate about it too. He's an
Oh my
Egyptologist
gosh.
and he specializes in mummification. He actually was the first person to do a modern day mummification. So
Yeah.
he has so he talks about all that kind of stuff like crazy. It's super fun to watch. Like
oh my gosh, it's so good. It's
I'm in college and I need to go do studies, but I'll walk past the TV going while he's watching
I
them.
know, get sucked into
And
it for
I'll
like
watch
10
like
minutes.
2 episodes. Oh, no, I'll watch like 2 or 3 lectures and I'll realize, crap, it's an hour and a half later and I haven't done my studies because it's so good.
Yeah,
Like I never do math anymore because I'm always watching like 4 hours of these. So, yeah.
yeah, and he'll like get on his little podium thing, and he'll be like all into it, and then all of a sudden he'll get all serious, and he'll just be like, and then this and this, and then
And
he just
then
like gets super excited about it. Again.
He's so passionate and animated. He's so fun to watch.
So freaking good.
Yeah,
Raquel.
and then everything.
You guys need to buy all these and watch them over and over.
So we're gonna be clear, we're actually not affiliated with Teaching Company at all. In fact, I don't think they even know we exist.
but they're freaking
We're not
awesome.
advertising. They don't pay us. We just love them so much that you need to buy them.
Only the Egypt ones though.
They are a little pricey. A teaching company does a lot more than just the Egyptology, but we decided to do a video just on it because it's so good.
Yes,
it
so
can be a little
good.
pricey. I don't know how much it is, but it's worth it.
But they always have sales. So
Yeah, there's
you
always you can buy their magazine and it's like, oh yeah, we have sale on this and 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 this. Yeah.
And this.
Yes.
Yes.
Pretty great. But they're so good.
So yeah, I don't know when it ends, but it goes through like all of Egyptian
Yeah.
history.
All of
Ever.
it. It goes to like every single pharaoh.
How many lectures?
Oh, there's like
80 something.
No, it's like 40 something.
No, because
No,
there's 24
like-
on this one, and then there's 4.
36.
Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah, 3 or yeah. So it's like 60 or 70.
Yes. More for me. I'm only on disc 4, but it's like disc 6, but it's like
Only disc 6.
yeah. And I've been watching them for 3 days, and I'm already on disc 6, so that's saying something.
Yep.
Pretty dang good.
So watch them, love them, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And enjoy his like speaking. Like he has the best voice ever. Like you're just like yeah, it's pretty great.
It's soothing.
Yeah, it's soothing to the ear. Soothing to the
That's
ear.
actually a really good description.
Yeah, just the way he
Like not to be creepy, it just is.
yeah, just like that one guitar guy I want to watch. That one guy you know, with the
Okay,
best
okay.
voice.
That doesn't apply.
Yeah, but it's really good. His voice is really good.
Thank you.
Do they show pictures and stuff like that?
What?
Yeah, thanks
Yeah,
for
So if you're trying, I think if you're trying to get your child to like history, start here.
Even if you don't even like history or anything to do with Egypt, you'll like this guy just because he's awesome.
Ancient Egypt, what the crap does that apply to? Nothing. In fact, he said he actually talks about that.
Yeah,
he's like, it doesn't apply to anything.
But it's just so fun.
But it's just so fun. So it's like a stress reliever. He actually has students who come in and like go crazy with him, and even go. I think a couple actually went on trips with him, not because they want to go into Egyptology, and not because they even like history, but just because it's so intriguing and so fun to learn about. And he's so good.
He says whenever he's doing stressed and busy, he goes and he translates hieroglyphs in his spare time whenever he gets stressed.
Does that?
He does.
So boss.
Rich.
Avery, do you like them?
Yeah.
So Avery's 10, and you like them too?
Oh.
Yep.
And you don't think they're boring?
No, they're not boring.
Of course they're not boring. It's this guy.
They're awesome.
So even a 10-year-old will like
Yeah.
Even Seth, right? Do you like them, Seth? Do you watch them?
Come on over here.
it.
Kind of.
They're pretty much
Probably
amazing.
not a 6-year-old, but maybe like an 8-year-old.
So there are a few others out there. What are a couple of your other favorites besides Egypt?
I like Egypt. That's my second.
That's your favorite.
Astronomy.
So yeah, Teaching Company has this whole series. That's what they do.
It's right.
This is the
I don't-
You like the astronomy?
Too, except no one's gonna see Egypt.
Yeah, astronomy, the guy is really into it. I'm like, his favorite thing is to go and look for solar eclipses. He's been to
that's
like
cool.
25 billion around the world.
Yeah, he just flies around and goes to solar eclipse.
like how do you even know where they are?
but
But
what's
he
cool about
does.
this-
He has
How
like this
do you
whole
know where
map.
they are?
He has like this whole map of when
It's,
they
not,
will
it's
be.
easy to know where they are.
Okay, well he has it like
okay,
up to
look.
2020 or however until he dies, pretty much.
Right.
What's cool?
Astronomers have it charted like till the end of
Okay,
time.
what's cool
Okay,
though?
well, he-
No. What's cool about these lectures though is that they know the freaking subject so
Okay, so
well.
the point is-
Like the back
Oh
of
my
their
Yeah,
head.
they
God.
actually
Okay.
know what they're
Yeah.
talking about.
I don't know what the back of my head looks like, but they
Super
do.
interesting.
Okay,
Too.
so I don't know the whole
Printed.
story. I don't remember exactly how it got started, but basically, Teaching Company decided that they were going to give
Why do you
the
let Mom
general
explain it?
public.
I can tell a story.
Yeah,
Okay, you want to
tell
tell? Okay, so
Mom.
she's gonna tell the story.
Okay, now
You
I'm gonna
can
get off
sit
the
on
couch so
my
you
lap.
guys can be snuggly.
Wait,
So-
move it.
Hey, Snuggly Munchkin.
Okay,
Ugh.
you go right here, Avery. Okay, so the story of the Teaching Company is that there was a guy, and he was supposed to study something for his law class. And somehow somebody had some recordings of this professor talking about the subject he needed to learn, and he had to learn it really fast. I can't remember where or when I read this. Anyway, and it was fascinating, and he learned it really fast, and he learned it really well, and he thought, you know, someday I'm going to start a business that does this. And so he became an attorney, and he did his thing.
Wait, really? Lots of times people say, "I'm gonna start a business to do that." It doesn't happen. That's
Like
funny.
I'm
that it
going
actually
to
happened.
open a coffee shop in France.
She's not.
That's
ever
gonna look
actually do
You don't
like a
even drink
tissue
coffee.
box. I know.
Okay, that's great. Anyway,
It'll just look
so
like
anyway, so this is very like loose story. What I remember when I read about it at one point. Anyway,
Forever ago.
and so he just said, I'm going to do this. And so so he started the Teaching Company. It says this down here at the bottom. And if you go into their website, we've got it linked. The great course is when a booklet comes, and honestly, if you sign up with them, you will probably get a little magazine sales, what are they called? Catalog.
Yeah, they send you like a
Twice a
magazine, like-
month?
Yeah,
Or
it's like
more?
all the
And
time.
it's always
So-
like, we're
And there's
having a
million
great big sale.
Yeah, there's a million sales. So just buy stuff on sale because it's always going to come on sale. Anyway, so the company's the Teaching Company. This is the Great Courses series that most of ours are. Well, this is what they do that's super cool. They go all over, at least the United States.
Probably the world, actually, but yeah,
English
definitely
speakers,
that-
because
yeah.
we're English speakers.
Yeah.
And they find the
We're
best
actually
of the
speaking
best.
Spanish right now, and it got automatically
So they find
translated.
the best of the best. So they find the person. That's why they found this Egypt guy. He's like the best, that has the best information, that's the most entertaining to watch.
He's amazing.
And then they link up with them, and they have a studio, and it's really just the guy standing there recording, right?
They have a tiny audience.
They have a little audience,
That
but they're not
claps at
allowed
the
to
end.
peep.
Yeah.
I know,
And
they clap
then-
at the end though. It makes
Yeah.
it all epic and
They
everything.
should like let them laugh more or something. Anyway, and they put up pictures and maps and charts and all that kind of stuff that's really good. But they've done everything. I mean, you can get on everything. I have some audios. This is Augustine.
Philosophy and
Audio.
intellectual history.
I've got a C.S. Lewis audio. You get audio or video. The audio is
Religion.
always cheaper.
Social sciences.
This is the world religions.
Science and mathematics.
Yeah, this is Einstein.
Ancient and medieval history.
This
From
is just-
Yao to Mao.
This is Einstein's relativity and the quantum revolution. This is only a couple. I think there's only two in this one. But if you want to understand Einstein, this like brings it home. It like totally simplifies it and makes it understandable. We've got Greek history, Roman history. This is one of my very favorites, Yao de Mao, Chinese history. So good. So good. I got in a 2-pack that, and I can't remember what the other half of the pack is called. It's also about Chinese history. It's about something else. The universe, and some of them
Not
are like
Yao
some of them are like insane. Like astronomy is 96 lectures, so you're gonna know everything about the sky ever.
And you don't have to watch them in order, and they have like names on them. So if you want to learn about rainbows, you can go to the one that says rainbows.
Yeah, they all have time.
Yeah.
You can just learn about, and it's a great supplement. Like if we're doing anything, I can just pull it up and say, let's just watch this one lecture on this one thing. We have one that's called The Joy of Science.
Oh yeah, that one's really good.
That was really good. We've been using it for science, and he says on there with the videos they always have little booklets. So does one of these have one of the booklets in it? So
This
like
one does.
this is a booklet for Augustine, and it has all these resources and overviews and like discussion questions.
Talks
and
about
outlines
what the
and
lecture
things to think
talks about, and
Yeah.
and like gives you further readings to do and stuff.
So anyway, the science one, he says by the time you're done, you'll have, is it a high school equivalent or a college equivalent?
I think it's like a
all the science
Yeah.
that you need,
Yeah.
like
High
basically
college.
ever. And he makes this really great argument about how everybody should be scientifically literate. So it's all about just being lifelong learners, learning about something, throwing a lecture up, and being guaranteed that you're going to hear somebody interesting and somebody incredibly knowledgeable because they specialize in that thing.
Like the Egypt guy.
Like the Egypt guy, like the other guy. The Great Ideas of Psychology. This is one of my favorites. I got this audio and I've listened to it in the car like 3 or 4 times.
He's another one with a soothing voice.
This
Yes,
is
they
Daniel
all have soothing
Robinson. This is
voices.
Daniel Robinson. Anyway, super good. Teaching Company is an incredible resource. As you can see, our whole family utilizes it and
Like Egypt.
watches them and enjoys them. And we really guarantee that you, first of all, buy Egypt, apparently. And then you
Yes.
buy some of the other ones that are of interest to you. You can learn anything you want to learn from the best of the best through the Teaching Company.
Yay!
Love it. Buy it. Enjoy it.
Toodles.